Hello everybody, how's everybody keeping? This is Colin Burnside. Hope you're all keeping well. Just going to give the bike a wee bit of a clean and then have some good news for you. Mr. Sheen. I'm not sponsored by Mr. Sheen, by the way. That's it. Just give the screen a wee bit of a clean here. It's not really that dirty, but starting the bike earlier on today, so I'm not going to start it up now. It's just taking the marks off it. You always get wee flies and things like that this time of the year, wee bugs on the bike. If you're new to the channel, that's roughly 5 litres of petrol going that there now. What you have to use in this particular bike is you have to use super unleaded, the highest octane that you can possibly get. Otherwise you'll damage the valves and the valve stem oil seals, and it's just not good for it. This age bike, this bike was, as probably most of you know, is 1982. It was manufactured in Japan and then it was exported to France, and then it was imported from France over to the UK, and when it was imported into the UK, went to a place in Lisburn called Frank's Motorcycles, and Frank's Motorcycles, as far as I know, are no longer in existence, but it went from Frank's Motorcycles to a gentleman in Bally, Walter, and then I purchased it off him about a year ago. But there's, I'll just let you see around it in case you haven't seen this bike before. That's the headlights. This is called a Suzuki Slabby. The reason for it being called a Suzuki Slabby is the nature of the front forks. And the engine, it's a slab-sided engine. It's not a conventional engine. I've had some great times on it. very cold at the minute. Don't know where you live, if you live in the southern hemisphere, somewhere like Australia, it's your summertime. But in Northern Ireland here, very cold at nights. I actually have to put the electric blanket on. I'm sure most of you know what an electric blanket is. That's just taking the roof off it. Yeah. That's it. Okay. There we go. It's even the original silencer on this bike. There's only two of these motorcycles in the whole of Ireland. There's a guy from Cork has one. Very nice chap too, he sent me some pictures of it. Yeah, this bike's totally original. There's nothing on it that has been restored or changed. Totally original. Very hard to get an original bike. A lot of people have asked me, am I going to sell it? And the answer is no. No, I'm not going to sell it. Not at this time anyway. Not when I've just bought it. Maybe in a few years' time, but I would really like to hold on to it. Because they're so hard to get. I had to wait 15 years to buy this machine. So I'll just show you. You didn't know. That's 5 litres. So what I use is this Silkline Pro Boost. Should be able to see it there. And it's a high performance octane improver. So 5 litres in the can down there, and you put 50 millilitres of Pro Boost into the petrol. Then you mix it up and then you put it into the petrol tank. That stuff's highly inflammable, or highly flammable. So you have to be very careful with it. And it's an extremely strong smell, not in a bad way, but quite pungent. What I do is I always put it back in the garage when I'm finished with it. Motorbike then, man cave, whatever you want to call it. worried about that. You could be cleaning motorbikes for hours and hours. Wee tip. For you all, if you're cleaning your motorbike, unless you really need to, unless it's absolutely completely dirty or filthy, I would never tend to use a power washer on it, because power washers, they may be alright for a motocross bike or a scrambler or something like that there, but what can actually happen is you can end up pushing the grease out of the bearings, especially the wheel bearings. You can push the grease out of those, and you can also push the grease out of the top and bottom yoke. So unless your bike's absolutely filthy, just go over it with a cloth, either a damp cloth or something like what I'm using, Mr. Sheen, and just to take the rough off it. That'll do it, I think. Now, bear with me a minute. Just bear with me a minute, I have to go and get my diary. It'll take me a couple of minutes. Now, I'm going to read this out to you, but I'm also going to let you see it. There's a motorbike show. I hope you can see this. There's a motorbike show on at Carrickfergus, Saturday the 13th of December at 10 AM in Downshire School. And that's 7 Harwood Gardens, Carrickfergus, BT 38 7 US, United Kingdom. Okay, or else it's Carrickfergus, BT 38 7 DA. But if you have a motorcycle or a quad or a scrambler or whatever, what you have to contact is you have to contact Mark, M-A-R-K S-A-L-O-N, Mark Salon at MSN, I think that's Microsoft News.com, and his telephone number is 07 86 17 47 004. So the show starts at 10 o'clock and goes on all day, and I'll be bringing my motorcycle up. Now there'll be various competitor interviews during the day, and as far as I'm aware, Glenn Irwin and Alistair Seeley will be giving interviews. Glenn Irwin will be well known to people living in Northern Ireland and the UK, and Alistair Seeley would be well known for his wins, at the Northwest 200. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave all these details here in the description of the video below, because if you have a motorcycle and you want to show it at the show, you have to contact this gentleman Mark on the telephone number 0786 174 704, or email him at marksalonmsn@msn.com. So this is the next place that I'll be bringing my motorbike. Saturday the 13th, and it starts at 10 a.m. and goes on all day. So I hope you can see all this, but if you can't see it, I'll leave the information in the description below. So that's the exciting news. Now, in January, it's later on in January, there's another motorbike show, the Norman McCaig Memorial, but it's not until the end of January. It's well after Christmas, but this is before Christmas. So you should enjoy this show if you live in Northern Ireland or the Republic of Ireland. So that's it, Mark Salon. So all the description will be in, or all the details will be in the description below. So that's a motorbike there, and I'd just like to thank all the new subscribers. Much appreciated. Any comments, leave them down in the description below. Always, you can share with your family and friends. If you like this sort of content, consider subscribing, as it's totally free, and hit the bell icon so that you'll be notified when I bring out my next video. That's if you like this type of content. I think I've over, is it 274, 275 videos. You know, time just flies when you're working on YouTube. Time just goes in like that there. So I've been very, very pleased with how things have gone, and I hope you've enjoyed the videos. There's absolutely loads of them. I did the Tandragee 100. I've had some videos of the Isle of Man TT. I did various motorbike shows. Did one up at First Presbyterian Church in Second Presbyterian Church in Saintfield, and I did one at either the first or second parish church down in Donaghadee, County Down. So they've all done very well. I think I've about 1,500 subscribers, which, considering I've had a YouTube channel for a long period of time, but I haven't really taken it that serious until the last couple of years, 2 or 3 years anyway. we're very pleased how things have gone, and I hope you like the content. So, see how long this video's gone on for. It's gone on for just over 20 minutes, so let you see a bit more of the bike. That's it there. This is my garden. I had a large tree that fell down, and this is a stump of the bottom of it. Absolutely massive. Everything's a bit rough at the minute because it's winter. I think it was King Charles' birthday a couple of 2 or 3 days ago. Let me just see when it was. The birthday of King Charles was on the 14th of November. So in the unlikely event, King Charles, that you're watching this video, happy belated birthday. There you are. Birthday of King Charles III, Friday the 14th of November. And of course we all know that King Charles awarded Michael Dunlop with an MBE, member of the British Empire, so I'm sure that went down well with the Dunlop family. I know Joey was an OBE and an MBE, so Michael's now, Michael must have been an OBE and now he's an MBE, but extremely good. Everything's good. So thanks very much for watching. Just see how long this has been going for. It's nearly 25 minutes, so running up to 25 minutes. Yeah, that's the bike there. Yeah, that's it. That's the bike there. I'm 6 foot 1 inch. I can get both my feet on the ground, no problem at all. Absolutely no bother. It's like a racing bike, this. This was the first hyper sports bike ever brought out of Japan. For those who are unaware. So let's see what we're like for time. We'll just run it right up for another couple of minutes. Yeah, this is my house here. That's my garage. Bit of a mess at the minute, but sure most people's garages are messes. So thanks very much for watching. Thanks very much for watching. This is Colin Burnside saying goodbye. Don't forget to like, share with your family and friends. Consider subscribing, as it's totally free. And if you like this sort of content, hit the bell icon so that you'll be notified when I bring out my next video. I'll probably go down to Cumber during the week and video the Christmas tree down there in the Christmas tree lights, so you'll enjoy that video. It will be festive. I noticed today when I was down in Cumber that they have they've put up the Christmas tree. I don't think they didn't have the lights on. I don't think they put the lights on until the evening time, so I think I'll wrap this video up here now. And remember to support, if you're going to the motorbike show in Carrickfergus, remember to go early, and remember to invite your friends and your family to go to the show to support it, because as I say, there'll be motorbike stars there during the entire day, and they'll be giving interviews. I'm 90% sure it's going to be Glenn Irwin and Alistair Seeley, and it's the motorcycle, just tell you what the club name is. It's the Motorcycle Road Racing Club of Ireland Limited. So, Motorcycle Road Racing Club of Ireland. There's no limited on there, but it is limited. So everything will be in the description. So all the information that you'll need to know to go or to book your motorcycle in will be in the description down below. So thanks very much for watching. I'm waffling on a bit, but I thought it was very important to tell you about this show that's coming up. So bye bye everybody, bye.